I gave you my heart.
Well, I gotta clean this car up. I've been using it all week. Going to work, it's been nasty out. So I'm at the old car wash here. Fixing to go to Ohio, the next state up or over. It's like 4 hours and something. It's 200 something miles. I'll get there about 4 and I'll get home tonight about 8. I went to Walmart first and got me an oil change, of course. I needed that. So we're fixing to clean this car up, and then I'm gonna meet up with that person I was telling you guys about. Well, not actually, it ain't the person I said in my last video with the 22 amp hour lithium. I'm gonna get the I found somebody that's got a bunch of Limitless lithium and some 5K amperage amplifiers, but they want $700 for a 40 amp hour Limitless, so that's what I'm gonna get. They're usually like over a grand, so it's a good deal. He got all the stuff for a deal, he or she. I mean, for a build that they had upcoming, and they just never got to doing it. So all the stuff's in mint condition. They got like 2 40 amp hour ones. I think they got a 100 amp hour one. I'm not for sure if they're selling that one, but I'll ask them in case you guys are interested in getting one of them. But I'm buying one of the 40 amp hour ones, so I think they only have one more of those. But that 40 amp hour is going to really change this. I'm going to get rid of the AMG and the other battery, and I'm just going to use that box right here that Dustin gave me, the battery box, flip it upside down and in the back and make it a battery delete. And I'm just going to run that 40 amp hour Limitless lithium, and that should be enough to run my whole car from what I've heard, and my system, my 8K. So I still haven't changed the wire on this, guys. I'm sorry, I just haven't had time. I've been working till dark. I'm going to, though, when I get this battery. This one's going. I'll put the terminals on the Limitless. It'll be a lot easier. I can put both terminals instead of that junky one, and I'll have the wires from the delete come up like I got it right here right now. That's the ground coming from the other battery down there, and the positive. And the alternator comes directly to there. So the alternator wires will go directly, and the ground directly to the battery delete, and then to the lithium. But AK's been doing good. It never goes in protect. I mean, the AGM is actually doing pretty good for it. But I don't got the amp turned up that much. When I get this lithium battery, all that's going to change. Anyway, I got to hurry up and get this car cleaned and get on the road, guys. So I'll show you once I get the battery. But we're getting some lithium. Yeah, man. All right, guys, we got it. My car almost burned up, though. What I thought was the spray foam that's been stinking, it wasn't. It was this battery. Oh my God, I drilled holes in it by accident a while back when I had the other amps in here. They drilled down into it, and there was water. My whole jacket's soaked. I'm freezing. I'm in Ohio right now at the Walmart. I just met William. He's got one more of these 40 amp hours if you guys are trying to get one. He hooked me up. He wants 700 for him, but my ATM card got froze up at when I went to a gas station. I paid for gas at the BP, and they put my whole account on hold until that money clears, which I got a debit card. I don't understand why I've never had it happen like that before. So I told him I got a problem, so he let me keep $50 to get home, because it's like a 4-hour drive back. It's getting dark. I had to take the whole car apart real fast. I'll show you guys before I leave. Oh God, that thing shocked me. I'm freezing. But man, everything in here was wet. This board, look, there's condensation still in this. I threw these on. I don't got a battery down there now. I just got the power wires from the alternator, both wires from that are coming to from the alternator to that was coming to the other battery. I got them linked together down there. I got to try to make it home, but water got on everything somehow. I think it's through this hole where I drilled here, so I'm going to have to redo that. So anyway, yeah, that was a close call. The wood was even smoking underneath here. Good thing he wanted to dim when I opened this up, because I mean, there's still, well, I guess it ain't water now, but it was all wet underneath there. You still see some water down in there. I might get home and fix it. I got a 4.5 hour ride back. All this had water up in it. There's still some right there. Still some right there. I'm gonna get that jacket and try it out. But anyway, guys, we got the lithium. 40 amp hours. Put the terminals on her. See, this is positive, and this is negative. Kind of hard to hold the camera and do this though. I think it's 13 something. He said it's been sitting for a while, so these are the 40 amp hour ones. He said they're better. Okay, come on. I gotta figure out how to. Give me a second, guys. I'm freezing, that's why. Hold on, let me pause it. All right, I got it. 14. See, this battery's resting at 14. My alternator charges at 14. It's at 14.94 at that AGM back there, because that's all I got back there right now. I'm gonna hook the lithium up tomorrow. But hell yeah. We'll check it out more when I get home. I'm freezing and I got a long trip. This is London, Ohio. I'm at the Walmart. So, if any of y'all from here, post in the comments. I gotta get going, guys. I'll talk to you guys when I get home and show you the lifting more. Good afternoon, guys. It's the next day. It's 11:11. A little slow getting started today. Sun ain't out again. But I still gotta fix this. Just wanted to show you guys that battery exploded. I've been smelling it for over a week. I thought it was that spray foam that I put in here, which I haven't trimmed up yet. I just hadn't had time to do anything. That's why this happened, because I wasn't able to check it, and it was in a bad spot. It was underneath. I got it straight wired now all the way up to the battery. There's no in between. That little battery, I don't know what happened. Maybe because I drilled into it and it leaked out. I'm not sure why it happened, but everything in here had condensation because it had been smoldering for probably a week. The wood's burnt underneath. I'll show you guys that later. But for right now, I want to show you the wire. See how it discolored it? Anything that was exposed to the air, any copper. I'm hoping inside my amp don't look like that. I'm praying. I gotta check it later. But the wire itself is still good. I just got to trim it back. If I have it, I'm gonna have to order some more anyway. Because look, I cut the piece off. Where it is? It went rolling somewhere. But is that it? No. Hold on. I don't know. It just magically vanished. It'll turn up when I'm not looking for it. But anyway, I cut that color off, and as you can see, it's still good underneath. So I just got to trim it all off. But this had condensation and everything did, so I mean, you can see it on the speaker wires. I'm sure the inside of the amp may not be good either. Everything plays still good though, so maybe it just tarnished the stuff out here, but probably not. Anyway, let me get to working on this a little bit. I just want to show you. Oh, here's the battery. I had the cap off. It was smoking. See, when I was screwing down some, turn the light off the damn thing. When I was screwing down some fuse holders, I didn't think the screws were going to go into anything because I thought it was high enough, but apparently it wasn't, and a couple of holes got in it. So, but I mean, this thing is like dry. I don't know if I can, well, I got to get a screwdriver to pop it off. Hold on. Hey, look, it boiled everything out of it. Turn the light on this, so yeah, it'll help. See, bone dry. Isn't that crazy? I didn't even know it was happening because it was under that 3/4 inch plywood. So no batteries are going underneath there no more. Plus, I'm using lithium. I'm using sealed batteries from now on. But this is the Walmart special. It's what goes for my car. It was my main battery. It takes a group 75 for the Saturn Ion I have. So I just had left that there, and then I put that AGM up top, that Die Hard. And this was like running straight, the alternator was running straight to this battery. It was probably too much for this battery. It probably heated up. And then the fact that where's them holes? Do they go through? See, they don't go through here, but there's a vent there. Instead of it venting out there, it was probably venting out the top. Well, I know it was boiling out of it. I'm lucky my car didn't burn down, dude. So, yeah, yesterday was crazy. They froze my account on my card, like I said earlier. Everything went crazy just, you know, when you're trying to do something. But I got the lithium, so I guess it's all worth it. I got to fix all this stuff, though. Hopefully it didn't damage the amp. I mean, it plays okay, but I'm talking about the discoloration and stuff. Oh, shoot. Hate when stuff like this happens. I've been smelling it all week. I thought, you know, look at this cool Hot Wheels air freshener I got, because I got that Hot Wheels thing on the side of my car, so I got this. Ugh. Stinks in here. It smells like that dang battery. You like that? It's not the same without the flame. Anyway, there's the old lithium. At least I got that one. I ain't hooking it up though, guys, until I get more zero gauge and can hook it up right, and I gotta get lugs. And until BP releases my money tomorrow, that won't be probably till this week sometime. But at least it's here. You know, right now I'm just gonna run just this diehard. I ran it from Ohio all the way back yesterday, and it held up pretty good. I was able to turn the volume up to 56 before it started clipping. So, and that's with these wires looking like that, because I think it just tarnished them. I don't think it really hurt them too much, but I don't know. Some of you guys with more experience probably know what the hell happened. I'm not too sure. I was working till dark every day, getting home tired. I kept smelling something. I thought it was that foam, like I said, but it was that battery smoldering. Oh, thank God nothing bad happened. Worse, you know what I mean? Plus, I was out of state too. Imagine that. And in the parking lot of Walmart, that dude helped me. His name's William. He helped me hold the board up, because I got a piece of 3/4 plywood that goes about quarter way there, and you can pop it up. I got a little brace piece of wood that I can stick under there and do it by myself, in case I am by myself, because I'm usually am by myself. But he was still lending me a hand, and he was like tripping. It took me a minute. That's why this wasn't safe. It took me a minute to get to the battery, because first I had this other ground here on the side of my car, and that goes down to the ground down there. Now this only had a ground going to the amp, because that terminal sucks, and I didn't have another space for it, so I just grounded it to the car and to the battery. So, and then the power, that's why I got to reset all this wire. I had it all chopped up for the Smart 3 and the Audio Legion, and I just never had got new wire yet. I've been too busy. So, this crap happened. But anyway, this is going to the chassis down there, where it's supposed to go. And I deleted the battery. So I got that together right there. And then that type of side post thing right there, terminal, is the same way I got both positives. The 4 gauge that comes from the alternator, the original 4 gauge, which is copper. And then I got 0 gauge, the same stuff here. Welding cable going to a terminal like this. And I got them just like this in both of them. And then I got it all taped around like that with electric tape real good. I just kind of made like a battery delete. So I'm going to actually take that battery box that Dustin gave me and flip it upside down and put the terminals on it, secure it, and all that. I might even fuse it down there just to be safe. You know, I got some more 300 amp fuses. I just need more fuse boxes. So I want to do it right. I want safety. So no batteries are going down there no more. Matter of fact, it's just going to be the battery delete box down there, and then over here is going to be the lithium. And I'll probably end up taking this carpet out and putting birch down here, because it just looks ugly. And I'll trim that foam and then have the birch run on the sides here and then on the floor eventually. Right now I got to deal with this headache. I mean, there was condensation all up in here. It was all over. It was crazy, guys. It was kind of scary, because it did, like I said, it took me a minute to get down to the battery, because I had to disconnect that one, lift it out, and then take this. This was just a one ground going to it, but I had to unbolt that. Thank God I had tools with me. And it was smoking the whole time right here in my face, coming up through this crack back here. And I finally got the battery, and I set it on the ground and popped the top, and it was just smoking away. Dude was tripping. He was like, holy cow. I'm like, oh, so lucky. Sorry I couldn't get the footage of it, dudes. I was like in the heat of the moment, and there wasn't no time to film. I mean, it was more important for me to get that out of my car, you know what I mean? So sorry about that, but I had to do what I had to do, you know what I mean? So I'm just telling you about it. I can show you the evidence of it. Just be careful, guys. You know, that's why I might have to start checking my stuff no matter how tired I am. This is my daily driver. That's the thing about having a ride, you know, that you use for daily use versus one that you just using for demos and stuff. Like mine's like a multi-purpose thing, you know. Anyway, I got a lot to do. Just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm very happy that I got this lithium though. A lot of stress and sacrifice went to get it, but in the long run, it's going to be well worth it as long as I do this right. I'm going to get me some seat covers, man. I throw wood in here. You know, I don't have a trunk really to throw tools in no more. So for work, it's just got these seats dirty as hell. So I might get some seat covers put on over. But the box is looking good. Still love them old American Bays. They're looking good. See, I got it all foamed on the sides, dudes. All the way. It's all the way down. See, I know this box looks funny. I'm going to redo this too. I mean, I could, you know, fix it all up different. I mean, it hits nice like it is. But I want to make like a 4th order with sealed boxes. Like the 15s both on one each side. Sealed probably with the motor, the bottom of like here, and the motor sticking up to about right here. And then build around it like a blow through. That'd be simple. You know, I can use this deck and I'll just use the deck as the whole sealed. I'll use that in the dimensions. So that's my plans. I got some of the wood already. Just need the time and good weather. Eventually it's going to be badass. One piece at a time. Y'all just keep following me and you'll see either success or explosions. Anyway, let me get working on this. Good news, dudes. I was just looking in the amp. I got it out. Oh, hold on. I don't want to mess this thing up. But look, all the copper looks good in there, boy. I guess the heat sink protected her. I knew she was playing all right. Love this AK, man. This thing's actually built pretty good. The fans are damn loud on it, but I like this baby here. Compared to all the other ones I've had, I ain't had no problems out of her. She's running damn good. What's that noise, though? You hear that? Hold on. And I know some of you guys probably think I'm crazy, but I ain't worried about it. It's a pretty good amp. If I want another one, I'll just buy another one. This will go in the graveyard. Those little pieces, I found out what it is. It's the fan. See it? Hold on. Let me get the cam on it. It's kind of hard to do this with one hand, but I'm trying to show you guys. I think it's that one. You know, it's the other side. My bad. Hold on. I hear the pieces still. See, there it is. See how it's sitting sideways? It broke off its base. It's supposed to be like that one right there. It's supposed to be over here. So I'm going to take it, open it up. I got super glue, and I'm going to glue it back down. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the amp, so I know it'll avoid the warranty, but whatever. I'm going for it. I'm not waiting. Okay, she's open, guys. And see, I took the sticker off. I can glue it back down. It'll be fine. I ain't worried about it. I don't plan on returning it. This one works fine. And if it does, then I'll just put it in the blowed up pile. You know, I got tons of stuff over there, dudes. It's part of the game, I guess. But see where it came loose? See how this one's mounted to the base right there? This one had broke loose. That's one thing shitty about tar amps. They're freaking fans. My Smart 3 did it. See, it was just glued there. I got those little pieces, so I'm gonna fix that right now. It's not a big deal. That's why I'm taking it. It's not worth me sending this back. You know, I haven't even put full volume on this thing. I didn't have the electrical to do it. I just got that lithium. When I get that hooked up, I'll turn it up more, but I can't turn it up too much because those American Bass can only take 1,500 RMS piece. They'll probably take 2,000 a piece or more. But eventually I'll get higher rated subs, maybe the Godfathers or something. Who knows? While that fan dries on the 8K, I got it in the house because it's cold out here. And it's already dried, but I put another little layer on the outside edge of it to keep it good. It'll be fine, guys. I'm going to cut these wires and take off all that crap off of them so that they're all good, clean copper. But I wanted to show you guys the resting volt of this AGM. And I haven't driven this car since I got back last night. So let's see where it sits. 12.92. That's good. I mean, this is a resting voltage for this AGM. When I had that battery that's blowed up, that Walmart battery in here, it would rest lower. You know, it'd be like 12.7. That battery was pulling the whole system down. I think it was like a bottleneck in my system, and I think that's why that happened. Wow, somebody up there shooting. Hey now, up there in that hill. The bullet's coming this way. Anyway, I'm gonna get to working on this while that dries, and then I gotta get uptown. I'm not gonna put the lithium in right now, guys, unless I, dang boy, you're going butt wild, ain't he? Holy cow. I'm gonna put this lithium in once I get some better wire, so I'm gonna go uptown and see if I can get any. I don't think I can though. They gotta release that hold on my account. It's crazy. Anyway, let me get to this. I just want to show you guys the resting voltage. One thing I will say that's good is that I do got it sealed off, thank God, because I've been smelling that battery all week and it was been stinking. So imagine if I didn't have it sealed off, all that would have been breathing that. I mean, you can still smell it in here. I've cut off most of the ends. Look how tarnished they are, because the whole trunk, everything was from the battery, you know, blowing up, boiling and stuff. Everything was wet with like battery acid, smoke, condensation. You know, my amps still work, but you know, as you've seen on the tar amps, I mean, the insides look okay. The copper's a little tarnished, but the heat sink saved a lot of that. But I mean, all the wire's good underneath. Once you cut it clean, it's nothing wrong with it. You just got to cut what was exposed to the air. But I mean, that must have been smoking for it to be like that. It even tarnished the dang copper on the terminals. So, whew, got lucky. Car didn't burn down. I'm gonna show you the wood here in a minute. Once I pop this up, I'm redoing what I can. I'm gonna have to put the. I wanted to put the lithium in here, but I can't. I gotta wait till I get some more wire, and I can't do that. And like I said already, that BP releases the hold on my money. And I'm gonna order some more fuse boxes, some more wire, and some lugs. I don't have lugs, that's the problem. I got a little bit of wire here left, barely any, but I'm gonna make it work. I'm just gonna hook this thing back up. You seen it was holding good volts, so just wanted to say that about this being sealed off and saving me from that battery acid. All right, guys, changed my mind. I'm gonna shut that heater's on. Another cloudy day. I'm gonna try to maybe hook up the lithium if I can. I cleaned all the wires. I got soap and water, and I cleaned out everything, even the trunk lid, all that freaking. So I can't really get that board out because I got it like sealed on there. I could, but I don't want to. But I wiped up as far as I could. I put my spare tire back there. I'm gonna throw my jack in there, and I braced it so it's solid. It ain't gonna move around, and I'm not gonna screw this down on it. I'm just gonna put the other board on top. I got all the wires in one bundle now. I zip tied them so they're cleaner, and I can move the amps around. Before I had it all tight, and I could only move the 4-channel in that one spot. So, oh, and I got this is the main power, both of these from the alternator. I can ground it here instead of down there. So I just got to sand a little bit wider, and yeah, everything will be right up here. I'll put the lithium battery in the corner, and then both the amps right here. So I think I got enough wire to do it, and maybe enough lugs on each one. I snipped all them tarnished ends off. Look at that. Anything that was exposed to the air. That's why my amp got a little tarnish on the copper on the transformers. But this one wasn't in there. It was see. So yeah, that battery acid was everywhere, but I wiped all this stuff down. I'm gonna try to make do with what I got. So AGM over there. So if I can, I'll put the AGM in either way. But I'm gonna have it definitely set up better. I'm not gonna put the car carpet back in there either. I'm just gonna leave it wood, and then eventually I'll get these shapes, and I'll put birch and make it like that, and clean all the foam off, and wood the whole thing. But I want to dyno mat all this stuff before I do that. So one thing at a time, dudes. So got a lot to do. I'm gonna try a short time to do it, like always. So I'm gonna try to hurry up and get it done. I just want to show you what I got so far. You know, I wiped even back behind these and all that, so it should be pretty clean. Still a little wet down there where I cleaned it, but that's okay. Ain't gonna be no battery. Everything's gonna be up top, and I'm gonna have the alternator going directly to the lithium. Real quick, see the wood where the battery was. This was all, I think that's all battery acid. I'm going to clean that off. I need a new piece of wood. That's where the battery was smoldering up through there. All right, guys, I'm fixing to start the car and see if this lithium, what it does. I ain't got no amps or nothing in here yet. What do you guys think? I got a piece of wood back there too. So, and it's strapped down. Got a strap on it. Still moves a little bit, but it ain't bad. But this is a 0 gauge coming from the alternator. This is 4 gauge coming from the alternator, the original factory. And then the positive to there, to the body. I sanded it. I resanded all these lugs too. Got all that tarnish off of them. So it should be pretty good. Let me get the multimeter. I think it's like $13.99 or something like that. But let's see if I can get it in here. Dang it, it's hard to. Let's do it like this. That one. $13.99. Alright, let's start the car. Alright, she's climbing. 14.9. 14.91. About what my alternator does. 14.92. Uh-oh, it's doing better than the AGM already. We used to go up to 14.98 when I first put the alternator in. Let this battery charge for a little bit, and I got to put the tar amps back cover plate back on. I got the fan glued in. That's going in, and then the 4-channel, which ain't nothing. It's just a matter of I got to recut these wires, and it's 4:30, so got to try to hurry. I'm gonna try to make this work, fellas. But you see, oh man, we're up to 14.93. That's a good thing. And then when I turn it off, we'll see what the resting voltage is after I let this battery charge for a little bit. 14.94. Holy crap, boy. You let it charge and we'll check it out in a minute. Earlier I had that fan sideways. That was the wrong way. I just have so much in my mind, guys. But there it is. It's glued in. It's solid. I got that screw back in it kind of best I could without taking this off. I didn't want to do that. So see? Pretty good, huh? Should stay. It's actually better than this one. It's tighter than this one. I should have put some glue on that one too. But I'm going to leave it alone. Just going to put the cover plate back on it. These are black originally, but even the copper looks a little tarnished just from that battery exploding back there, you know, blowing up and all that they got in here. So, but it still works, so I'm not messing with nothing else. I put the cover on, put it back in, and there's the 4-channel too. So, alright guys, I finally got it hooked up. I know it's kind of like a nest. I'll clean that up when I get more time. It got dark on me. It's going on 8 o'clock. But I mean, I got some cheesy power wires going to the 4-channel, so that ain't a big deal. But I got this. I mean, these things are close. They almost look like they're touching, but they ain't. They are close though. I might fix that up better. But let me see, just make sure. I got that tape on it though. They ain't touching, they just look like it. So anyway, I got good power going. I got the power going directly and the ground going from the battery directly to the 8K. It's resting at 14.17. But the battery's grounded right here. The alternator's coming into right there and there. And then power's going out from there to the fuse distribution block to those two. And then dual power goes in. I didn't have another power ground wire. That's why I'm using the red one, but that's all right. It ain't gonna matter. So I'm gonna turn it on and see how it does.
They wanna be us, hell I can't blame them.
Wow, that lithium's amazing. You guys seen that? It never dropped below 14, ever. It's never done that. It was dropping down in the 11s before. Sweet. Hell yeah, guys. Well, I'll do some better demos and do a better voltage test during the daylight time. But I just want to show you guys that real quick. I got it all in here though. It's all working. Sounding good. Lights ain't dimming or nothing, man. This battery is awesome. I'm gonna get some better wire. As soon as they unfreeze my account tomorrow night, it should be unfroze, I'm hoping. Anyway, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate all the new subscribers. Told you we was gonna get this lithium, guys. We got it. I didn't think I was gonna be able to hook it up with what I had, but I made it work, man. I improvised. I took that carpet out. I did what I had to do, you know, and I cleaned all the leads up from where that battery exploded in here, sanded them all down, sanded all that tarnish off of them. I clipped the wires, put different lugs on some of them. I found some lugs in the shed, and I zip tied the wire back there, so it's not too bad. The only really bad wiring right now is going to the 4-channel, which it doesn't take a lot of watch anyway. Got a little dirty because it started raining. Like it's all wet. It like boxed me in right here. Damn exhaust is smoking. You know, burning oil or something. But anyway, appreciate you guys, and stay tuned, man. Things are getting real good, man. Can't believe my voltage never dropped below 14. That's crazy, man. You guys were right about this lithium, man. Thanks for talking me into getting it. I went through hell getting it though. You know what I mean? Froze my bank card. Battery blew up, was smoking. I was in another state. You know, didn't know if I was gonna have money to get back. Didn't get home till 11, left at 12 yesterday. Big sacrifice for this thing. Plus, it, you know, it cost me a, you know, pretty little penny. The William and his wife Mariah, they have one more of these 40 amp hours for sale for $700. If you go on my Facebook, you'll see it. I posted it. I'll post a link to it, to that on my timeline. I'll see if I can post a link to it in the description to where they have it on Marketplace. That is, if nobody hasn't bought it, because I posted it on the VFL group today. Anyway, I got to get uptown real quick. I'm hungry. See you guys in the next one. Late.
Here's a little something that you need to know.
Making acid shaking windshields break. It's DJ Rustical.
$20 and he let me bring my gun in. Check out the hook while the DJ revolt. Making money on these melodies. Getting so much cash on rap, it should be a felony. And I ain't buying what she's selling me, cause she came with a man and I'm fly than ever been. Everybody wanna be somebody, but not everybody wanna be you. Yo, I'm fucking me in my car, but no one makes me ever walk around. Anyway, that's wrong. Everything got the truck, police on the scene, you know what I mean? Try to size me up in front of my track thing. If you got a problem, then what's on, man? Check out the hook while the DJ revolt. Living that dream, born of a